Thanks for watching my grandpa's videos. Please subscribe and give him a like.
Okay, it's close though. Yeah. Well, it's have to lift it. Yeah. I just have to lift it up and move it back a little bit. What is up today? Yeah. Yes, always.
You wanna leave this link to go check everything?
Yes, please. The boat is in the water, but we've got a storm coming in. It's been raining off and on here this morning, and we've got out of the east, so it's not too noticeable on the water here, but we've got 16 to 18 mile an hour winds. It's supposed to be gusting up to 20 and into the 30s later this afternoon. So clearly, as you can see as I'm bouncing around here in the swell from yesterday, we're not going to be putting the mast up today. Mast is ready to go. Worked on it till dusk last night. Finished it up this morning, ready to go in, but just too wavy and bouncy and windy to even make an effort to try today. I'm going to try tomorrow, but tomorrow is supposed to be less wind, but a lot of rain. So we'll have to wait and see what it's like tomorrow. But the boat's in the water, everything's working, engine ran fine when I started it up yesterday, no leaks, and it's floating. There's enough water. Actually, today the water is considerably higher than it was yesterday. This is actually the highest I've seen it all season so far, all year so far. So hopefully it stays. That tells me that there's water in the bay. So hopefully it stays up. It doesn't have to be this high. It'd be nice if it stayed this high, but it doesn't have to be. It can drop again, I suppose, if we get some wind out of the south. But this tells me that there's enough wind in the bay, or enough water in the bay to allow us to get into Wave Pointe. Looking forward to that. Probably not going to be this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, but maybe sometime the week after. barge getting ready to go, stirring up the bottom, so it's bringing in all the fish, or all the pelicans looking for some fish. Breakfast time.
Quite brisk day down here today. Got winds right out of the north at probably about 15 to 18 right now. Gonna pick up a little bit this afternoon, but die down tonight. Water has dropped somewhat since yesterday, which necessitated moving the boat back a little bit to get it out of the shallow spot. Right at that piling, the first piling of the post here, it's about 7 feet 9. Where the cleat is, where it's tied off with the white rope, it's about 8.5. So there's about a foot drop right at the cleat. So deep enough there.
Time to check the oil. Well, the oil looked good. We should be all set to head up north here someday. Still have to get the mast on, but we should be set to go from the perspective of the engine. Everything looks good, so check that off the to-do list. It is Sunday, May 25th. Down here at the boatyard. Boat is in the water, but again, there's still not enough depth in the water for us to be able to pull the boat in close enough to the shore for them to be able to use the crane and their gantry system to put the mast on. It's been this way. We've been watching it for like 4 or 5 days now. Water comes up a little bit. It looks like it's going to come up to a point where we can put the mast in, and then it just doesn't get there. So talking with the folks down here at the boatyard yesterday, we are going to bring a crane in, a full industrial type crane, on Wednesday afternoon, and we're going to use that to put the mast on. That'll work. That's the way they used to do it down here years ago. So pretty confident that we'll get the mast on on Wednesday. The main question following that is whether we can still get into Wave Pointe. The water is up a little bit from the last time I measured up at Wave Pointe, so it might be enough for us to get into our slip. Looks like, from conversations I've had, it looks like we can get into the outer portion of the marina, coming in on that J that loops around into through Little Sturgeon Bay into the marina, and can probably get into the fairway outside of our slip. The question is, how far can we get into our slip? The water was down a little bit more than it is currently. And it's been coming up almost every day. The sort of average tends to be a little higher than the day before. When I went up last Monday and measured, we would not be able to pull the boat all the way into the slip like we had in the past, last year and years past. But if you recall, our slip is about 60 feet long. And so we may be able to tie off inside the slip if we leave the boat out farther into the fairway. Might not have to stick all the way into the fairway, but our tie off will be more out towards the north end of that slip rather than the south end up near the main pier. So we'll see. Hope to be able to go up sometime next weekend. The plan now is, because of the questionable water, instead of going up as we've done in the past with all the family, I'm probably going to take the boat up myself, just in case we can't get in and I have to come back. I have arrangements here at the boatyard that if I do have to come back, I can keep it here for a while. So we'll see. It is sort of touch and go at the moment, but it is looking better every day, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep you posted. Oh, getting the mast ready to be lifted by the crane. Got to move it out of this area and put it over by the boat so the crane can reach the mast and then swing it around and drop on, or not drop, set on the boat. Family time down here on the river. Well, today is mast set day. Mast has been moved over that location up there so that when the crane gets here, they can lift it up and set it in, hopefully. Well, the mast is in, thanks to the crane. Kind of a wild endeavor because we had to spin the mast and twist it to get it in and make sure that the ball from the crane was above the mast, so it was a big endeavor. Crane is just getting ready to leave. All the work they did, good job. Well, I'm down here raining, the mast is up, and now I'm doing the fun part. Some people may think I'm nuts, but one of my favorite parts about this part of dealing with the boat and putting it back together for the new season is rerunning all the lines after the mast is off. I love doing this stuff for some reason. So getting the lines run, got a bunch more to run. Going to need to put the boom back on here shortly, but I'm going to get the lines all run first. All right, onward and upward. The AIS system that I installed this year is working. I left it on when I went home and pulled up marine traffic live on my computer, and sure enough, Boomerang popped up. So we are live on marine traffic. It is always a bit of a bear to get this pin in because inside of here are some plastic rings that washers that work with this, and it's difficult to get this in and get the washers in at the same time, but got it done. It was a nice day down here earlier, but storm is coming through. The good news is the boat is ready to go. Sails are on, stack pack is on, and it's ready to go.
looking pretty good.
Looking forward to heading up to Wave Pointe this weekend. Hopefully, the water situation will have improved by then, and I can get in.